It's getting close to Halloween, and that reminds us all of ghost stories. You like ghost stories? I like ghost stories. Everybody likes ghost stories. Augusta, however, is not very much of a ghost town. In fact, most of our ghost stories are as phony as a 50-cent séance. Take the Ezekiel house on Broad Street near the new Kroc Center. For years, the story was told that during the American Revolution, a bitter British commander hung 13 patriots nearby. Naturally, there are those who report that strange lights are sometimes seen in the vicinity. Odd sounds are heard too. But the Harris House wasn't built until after the American Revolution. The Mackey House, where the patriots may or may not have been killed, was probably torn down 2 centuries ago. Then there's the well-known haunted pillar at Broad and 5th Streets. This lonely column is said to be what's left of an old market building destroyed by an 1878 tornado. The haunted part is a local legend. Move the pillar or touch it and you're supposed to die. Well, that's all made-up hokum spun by a press agent the city of Augusta hired in the 1930s to lure tourists. The pillar we see today isn't even the original. In 1935, the Chronicle reported an automobile hit it and, quote, reduced it to a pile of brick and cement. On a Friday the 13th in 1958, the newspaper said the column was toppled when an oversized bale of cotton fell from a passing truck. The driver was not injured. Maybe the curse involves bad driving. Now, if you walk down the street a few blocks into what we now call Old Town, you would find a spot where in 1871, not 1 but 2 sightings of a ghost were reported in the Chronicle that summer. Later they found out it was simply a mentally unbalanced woman who was walking around in the dark in her nightgown. In June 1903, the Chronicle reported that ghosts were seen at Meadow Garden, the former home of George Walton, the signer of the Declaration of Independence. Perhaps Augusta's best ghost story took place up on the campus of what was then Augusta College. It happened back in the early 60s, and this one I cannot explain. Both the Chronicle and a Georgia ghost story anthology tell the story of a professor strolling across the campus who saw a man dressed as a Confederate officer walking in the old Walker family cemetery. Then he vanished. The professor said he didn't believe in ghosts, but he could offer no explanation. We'll have to take his word for it, and you can take my word for this. If you see anything spooky on Halloween night, it won't be me. Hey, what just happened?